If you've ever played Mario Galaxy, you'll probably remember the grandiose orchestral soundtrack, the breathtaking views, or just the general overall nostalgic vibe throughout the entire game. But what about the trees? Yeah, have you ever just thought about the trees and counted every single one of them? Because Mario Galaxy has a lot, ones you might not even have considered. Take the Comet Observatory, where you find a pair of them almost immediately. And starting things off simple, they look like just your regular old palm trees. They grow out of a little patch in the dirt, and they're surrounded with what looks to be like some kind of cushions, maybe for sitting, which would be super cute. It seems like no one here besides Rosalina would ever actually use them, but I mean, it's iconic. Moving on to Good Egg, we're met with a tree right on the starting planet. This girl is the most Bobo looking thing I've ever seen. And honestly, I don't even think this is modeled off a real kind of tree. Then again, I'm not a botanist or arborist or whatever, but don't forget the second and only other tree in Good Egg. A palm tree leagues bigger than the ones we saw before. You'll probably start to notice by the end of this, Nintendo really likes their palm trees. And over to Honey Hive, basically Tree Galaxy, the way this absolute unit takes up a good 10th of this planet's mass. We also got these big microphone-looking stick trees to the side here that kind of reminded me of sequoia trees, which are absolutely insane if you've ever seen them.
Big tree, big tree, big tree.
Obviously this nice little canopy over here, and don't forget the Bugaboom tree, which just looks like a smaller, stickier version of the main one. Nothing for Loop-de-Loop, Flip Switch, or Sweet Sweet, and I wouldn't expect Bowser Jr. to keep a gardener on staff. Even Space Junk is all junk and no plant. Speaking of, what are these things made of? These Sling Pods, I guess. Are they like web? I'd like to say they're web, but why are they so meaty? Battle Rock spent their tree budget on cannons. Rolling Green spent their tree budget on grass. Hurry Scurry, I don't even know what this thing is. Sling Pod, no trees, but definitely Sling Pods. Honestly, we don't even see our next tree until Beach Bowl, which when I actually saw this, I was like, what even happened? So these are Galaxy's favorite palm trees, right? Them being bent over like this could happen for two main reasons, I think. First, it could be that the soil it's in shifts over time, causing it to grow at an angle. But the thing is, and correct me if I'm wrong, please don't, I'll cry. The thing is that the leaves are facing up. And so I don't think this could realistically be the explanation. Otherwise, the entire tree, including the head, would be bent downwards. What seems more likely is just an ongoing strong wind while these trees were growing, which might mean that there was just a season that Beach Bowl hit some nasty galactic breeze. Anyway, Ghost of the Galaxy kinda has trees, but they're evil, I guess? And there's actually a lot of these guys. If I count it correctly, there should be 15 of them floating around the galaxy. And there's also these 3 at the bottom here of the mansion that you would never actually notice. Skipping over Bubble Breeze and Buoy Base, Drip Drop has 1 palm tree. Okay, Gusty Garden. Honestly, I was kind of shocked to realize Gusty Garden, I think, literally only has this 1 tree. I mean, the name, it's Gusty Garden, but it's just this one mole boss guy with the tree. I like to think that the bosses tend to their trees, and that's why they're so big and healthy. There's also this baby tree in the kitchen, or some kind of tree-looking thing, or whatever, I don't know, I'm counting it. Freeze Flame just doesn't have the best weather. Dusty Dune has cacti at least, no trees, and also single-handedly invented Megalophobia, Trypophobia. Nothing for Honey Climb, Big Mouth, or Bowser's Dark Matter plant. Gold Leaf is just Honey Hive, but maple or something? One of the microphone-looking things has been beheaded, and there's a new tree here. I mean, it's dead, but yeah, cool. The canopy from Honey Hive is obviously gone, but we still got a few. All told, we should have 7. And then, just when you thought we'd run out of palm trees, it's Sea Slide with a neat little chain of palm trees floating on their own little sand islands. This looks like a really small patch of dirt these guys get to work with. Is this sustainable? Why is it floating? Anyway, there's this monstrosity. All the tree souls of the dam came together to Sea Slide for a vacation. This looks to me like it's invasive. This looks like it shouldn't be here. I'm just a little concerned is all. Shout out to the avocado, and moving on, another dome tree, this time in the bedroom. It's just a tall, scrimbly guy. Nothing for Toy Time, Bonefin, Sand Spiral, Lava Reactor. We don't see another tree until Deep Dark. I wonder what kind of tree it'll be. Yeah, it's palm trees. It's just palm trees. Dreadnought, Melty Molten, Matter Splatter, Snowcap, Bowser's Galaxy Reactor. This game really doesn't have as many trees as I thought. Loop-de-Swoop has this honorary palm tree here, and here. That's cool, I like that. And finally, Grand Finale, where this might actually have the most trees of any area in the game. It looks like we have 9 of these real trees, which, cool, okay. Looks like they're at least some kind of deciduous tree. And actually, it looks like they're not just the same mesh copy-pasted a bunch. I think there's actually at least 2? Let's check. I mean, they're all part of the same mesh, so we can't compare 1 to 1. But there's a difference in vertex count between these. These are different meshes. But then we have PNG tree. Not 1, not 2, but 32 beautiful PNG trees. And yeah, that's all the trees in Galaxy, bringing our grand tree total to 108 trees, with 32 being PNGs and 24 palms. Trees are pretty cool.